view this project, IQ data for those with genuine interest, guarded by the Irish Navy intelligence people, 24 hours day and night. It's just backup data. All data will be published via private publishers and a website project about Project IQ1. Project IQ1 was successful. A self-set project. Late one night after I did the project, I looked at the sky full of stars and the full moon, the beautiful sea view. Then I turned and disappeared out of sight. I looked out to sea and disappeared from view, out of sight. I told no one and no one knew. A young man takes down the maps, puts away a calculator, leaves an empty bungalow as he found it, spotless, no trace, cleaned by cleaners early next morning, leaves a car awaits, picks him up, drives to the docks, stops at the lighthouse, puts a heritage approved plaque on the lighthouse. It says on the plaque, decoy USB data time capsule, Project IQ1 by the mathematician ONIUS OGENI, genius, world peace, date 2017. The car disappears from view with the young mathematician in Irish Navy car, plane unmarked. Something special for the world took place around the time of the eclipses and the moon. In life, never give up. Humanity, platonic love for all, world peace. Start fresh, stay positive, stay focused, believe in yourself, believe anything's possible, never give up. ONIUS OGENI, mathematician, genius, platonic love and world peace. Start fresh, stay positive, stay focused, believe in yourself, believe anything's possible, never give up, world peace. ONIUS OGENI, mathematician, genius. Extra data, 100,000 billion people, survival sum is $60,000 trillion a week. The sun went up to 2 trillion people, so a survival sum in mathematics for any species on any planet in the universe, world peace. Quote, ONIUS OGENI, Project IQ1, it was easy, a formula for 10 billion people and 20 billion people in under 60 seconds. 4 books in 3 months, ONIUS OGENI, mathematician, genius, platonic love and world peace. Acknowledgements, Casio calculators, HP computers, HP laptops, HP printer, Jet 3632, Microsoft Word software, stationery companies, pen folders, etc., tea and biscuits. And this is the book back cover, book description of Project IQ1, ONIUS OGENI, ZXI book publishing, international copyright secured. ZXI Project IQ1. Now there is 2 film scripts to this project as well. I've recorded them as documentary based and I will record some data of this one. The location is a seaside bungalow and this is another version of the Project IQ1 for a short film, documentary based film. The characters are mathematician Davin Mays, girlfriend Lucy Lake, IMU which is the International Mathematicians Union, Hazel Summers, IMU woman, Kitty Meadows, Professor 1, Professor 2, Professor 3, bungalow maid cleaner, Pandora Hark. Okay, this is the first scene. Pandora the maid gives early call to Davin. Davin goes to the beach. Lucy, girlfriend, glances in spare room. Curious, empty room. She returns to Davin's room. A box of folders, maps and calculators, scientific calculator, a laptop in a rucksack and a few mobile phones. Lucy acknowledges Pandora and heads to the beach to see Davin. Beach scene, Davin Mays staring out to sea and sitting on the beach. Lucy walks up. Lucy, I thought I'd find you here. This is dialogue. Lucy, I thought I'd find you here. Davin, yes, good morning. Lucy, good morning. Davin is looking at a mathematical formula on a square piece of paper. Lucy snatches it laughingly. Ah, the great undiscovered mathematician at work, my sweet mathematician. Davin, Lucy, acknowledgingly script. So what is it? That's data for NASA, huh? Specs? And Davin goes, oh, Lucy. Davin smiles at her playfulness and jest. Lucy, come on, tell, what is it? Pray tell, what is it? Okay, do you really want to know, Lucy? Lucy says yes. You know I'm a mathematician. Lucy says yes. Well, okay then, Lucy, that piece of paper in your hand is the mathematical formula, summon formula for the future survival of the human race. This piece of paper with this mathematical formula, $6 trillion a week is the survival plan for 10 billion people for eternity infinity. $6 trillion a week. The survival plan for 20 billion people is $12 trillion a week. The survival plan for 10,000 trillion people is 6,000 trillion per week. That's the survival of the human race for eternity infinity. This mathematics project is for the survival of the human race. Very serious. So she understands how important this project is. Then Lucy is amazed and surprised. She realises the paper's seriousness and then hands it back. Lucy and Devon side by side on a beach looking out to sea. This is important. Yes, Lucy's still working on it. It's done. Lucy is finished. Just dotting the I's and crossing the T's. I'm amazed. I love you, Lucy. I love you, 2000. Then they look at each other and smile and kiss gently, so comfortable with each other. Yes, they are genuinely in love. Script page, scene, IMU. Speak on the mobile phone, hotel to IMU. Community, dialogue spoken, IMU. He's done it. This is, well, let me explain it. This young mathematician has designed and calculated a survival plan, mathematical sum for the future human race, i.e. over the estimate of the existing world population. His application to the IMU, the international community. The international IMU woman says she's fascinated. She invites him to the hotel. They meet, they have dinner at the hotel. Then he is granted membership to the IMU. And it's a small dinner, and then the next day Lucy declares her love for him, the mathematician, and she congratulates him. Then a letter comes in the bungalow, and the maid picks up the letter and hands the letter to Davin, which the character's name can be changed to any name, Luke or Max, and then she hands him it, and it's the acknowledgement, the acceptance into the International Mathematicians Union, which is the Mathematicians Society. It's like a club, a private mathematics club for mathematicians and scientists and astronomers. It's like a NASA type thing. So that's the IMU, the International Mathematicians. Their base is in Germany. Okay, one of them. Okay, and then she says she loves you, and then the last scenes, they kiss by the moonlight at the beach, and it's all very nice. Then it says, a young mathematician wrote 3 books called Project IQ. These projects were put forward for the following awards: PhD in Mathematics, Degree in Mathematics, O-Levels in Mathematics, the John Charles Fields Medal in Mathematics, the Nobel Prize, the Carl Friedrich Gust Prize in Mathematics, and the Rolf Levaninia Prize in Mathematics. So it's and for Cork University in Southern Ireland, Waterford University and Wexford University in Southern Ireland for mathematics. Also, I created my own small home university, which was called ZXI Home University, and I called it Hearts University. I created 4 companies. That is other part of the project. I created 4 companies. I owned ZXI Mobile Phones and Computers Technology, MXI Private Corporate Security Intelligence, and ZXI Private Company and ZXI International Airlines Security, and I got the International Award for international companies, because when you have a company in a country, it's different from having an international country, because when it's registered, the international name is different than registering a company in a country. So you have international status, which is, so I own International Airline Intelligence, ZXI International Airline Intelligence for the whole world. I own those companies. So I own 4 companies, 4 private PFMC companies. PFMC means they are private companies, it means they are non-state. They're where an entrepreneur or an active person who creates his own company and it's privatized. It's private. It's nothing to do with state or state banks or main banks. It was through a private corporate bank, which is to do with analyze. It's more like analysts who analyze a company's sufficientness, if it can sustain itself. And ZXI was, of the many ideas I've had, ZXI was successful. Okay, I want to record some data on this, very, very important, very serious. This project is, I wanted to do this as a documentary because this project is so, so important. I've written 30 books on Project IQ. There is 30 different versions of the mathematics, the diary version, a bigger version, a short version, from a 50-page version to a 100-page version to a 270-page version with the mathematics included, the short story, the script and the mathematics. There's 2 film scripts to it, so it's a massive big project, but like all big goals, you break it down into small bits day by day, and there's a short version and a big version, and there's small little documentaries to it. Hopefully we can do I have a website if you go to Google and ONIUS OGENI, you'll see loads of videos. I have 158 videos on YouTube, but they're all different types because I was an artist and a musician and many things through my life, and now I'm complete. I've done what I wanted to do. It came out different than I thought, but then that's always the way. But I've done what I wanted to do, and I feel complete, and I feel like I've dotted the I's and crossed the T's in 2017 on all my projects. I feel complete. I feel there's nothing more. If another project comes up and it really grips me, then yes, but I feel complete, and I feel my journey, like when I got the maps before I did the project. Why did I get the maps and the equipment? And then suddenly all the pieces of the jigsaw went together, and then I realised why I got the maps and the computer and the folders, and then it all went into this project. So I'm very, very pleased and very, very surprised as well, but a nice surprise. So I want to say, personally, I've done many, many projects, and I've been successful in my life many times. In life, I'll give a tip. You plant seeds. 1 second. There's 16 minutes remaining on this, so I want to just say this very, very quickly. This is a small folder of mine called Never Give Up, so I'm going to give you some tips. This folder is called Never Give Up, so if you have a pen and a paper and you want to write down this will help you in your life, wherever you are in the world, because I'm a very, very positive person, very focused person, and I know when I instinctively get it right, and what works for me might not work for someone else. What someone else can do, I might not be able to do, but I can do what other people can't do. So this is tips for life, for what sports, business, your home life, your personal life, whatever the situation in your life. Breathe, relax. Good things will happen in your life. We are the seeds of time. We are the flowers of time. Now, listen. If you have a pen and paper and you want to pause this at any time, you can. I'm going to give you some tips. This is top 10 tips. Number 1, start fresh. Number 2, set goals. Number 3, make a plan. Number 4, take action. Number 5, channel your energy into positive activities. Number 6, be persistent. Number 7, believe in yourself. Number 8, stay positive. Number 9, stay focused. Number 10, never give up. These are 4 other tips. Set small goals. When you set a goal or a big goal, break it down into small goals. These are called sub-goals. So break goals down into, so if you have a goal that you want to achieve, you want to write a book, do a little bit each day, break it down into sections. Rome wasn't built in a day. So set small goals and congratulate yourself on those sub-goals. Break goals down